She wasn't bad, but fucking Pepe just fucking demolished this week.
Hey, guess who? Hey, guess who's right? course.
Man in tights. Man in tights.
There's nothing wrong with that. Wait, you mean SummerSlam or WrestleMania? Hi, welcome to News
wow.
Across the Galaxy, where we talk all things LA Galaxy. Starring Eddie in the corner. Damn, Willis in the other corner.
That's me.
And coming in from the red corner is Chuyaso.
What up?
Coming out of nowhere. What's up, Chuyaso?
And
How you
me
been?
coming to you straight from Lawrence, Kansas. No, I'm just kidding. It's me.
Oh my
Edgar.
God, it couldn't come soon enough. So as I was mentioning,
That was that bad?
Yeah.
Damn.
it was Galaxy game bad. Let's put it that way. Oh,
You know what?
Wow.
I was at Dodger Stadium, and because I was invited by one of my best friends to go for his birthday. So I was caught up, having a Dodger dog and some beers, and then I just happened to look down at my phone, and I was like, "What the?" I was like, "What the hell's going on?" And then I got home and I saw the final score, and I was just like,
Foreshadowing.
"Damn!" I mean,
you guys want to talk about
Seattle loses 2 games in 2 weeks, and we play against 3 teams that we all figured it would be 3 points each game. And how many points did we get in this road trip?
Welcome to
How
News
many?
Across the Galaxy. We talk all things LA Galaxy. My name's Eddie. Well, as always, I don't know. Well, I have Willis with me.
Yo.
I got Edgar. And finally showing that pretty face, Chicharito. Oh, no, wait. It's Chewy with the Chicharito background. What up, Chewy?
Chucharito.
It's been a while.
Chucharito, bro.
Chucharito.
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 It has been a while. So should we talk about things that we're happy about before we actually get into the show?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So
I'm down.
you could say I was pretty sad, but now I'm happy.
Now you're
Looks
happy.
like you got a hoppy on your step.
Burns.
Even that wasn't pretty, man. Even that.
This beer is pretty
Burns.
hoppy, so this beer is pretty hoppy. So I like that.
Nice.
Even that game I had to suffer through. That U.S. Jamaica game.
True. I mean, there's one.
Yeah,
I feel
no,
asleep.
There's one Sebastian Lletget in there that we were closely watching today.
Yeah, and I didn't really like what I saw, to be quite honest with you.
Neither did I.
Yeah, trade
it's
high.
just Captain Legit, man. It's Captain America.
Sure.
You can actually call him Captain America now, because he's had that armband more than once now. Yeah, a couple times, 3 times now.
Yeah, but still, no.
No. I mean, I know the U.S. game is, something for a different show, but it was. I mean, what do you expect from our B guys going against one Jamaica's pretty much
A squad.
top squad, and
Yeah.
Jamaica never takes it easy with the U.S. Even if the U.S. wins, but it was an ugly game. And the good thing is that the silver lining is like, man, you got to win ugly games. But as we transition back into the LA Galaxy world, they haven't just had ugly games; they've lost ugly games, and
It's like ugly. But this is where we're at. This is where we're at
okay.
in the middle of the season. But this also has to. It connects with the Gold Cup though.
of course,
With the players that we're missing.
Yeah. I mean, so it's. I mean, can you really take this with, the old saying, take this with a grain of salt. Can you really take this with a grain of salt?
We're talking about this last result.
No, I'm talking about every result on this road trip. And here's the thing that comes to my mind. Number one, yeah, we're missing guys. We're missing Leggett and Jonah and Efra and O'Neal Fisher, right?
Fisher, yeah.
And people. I know you miss him a lot.
Who?
We're missing all these guys, and so obviously we're shorthanded, and then Chicha gets hurt. Because
I think he's hurt.
I mean, when I mean hurt is like, oh, it's just a calf strain. It's a lot worse than a calf strain.
I have my theory on that actually. You want to go there first?
Well, let me finish this.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
And then, on the flip side, the one thing that concerns me, it shows how how thin our bench actually is. Because going in, as the season was progressing, especially in that first third of the season, we were getting favorable results. Um, One of the things that we kept saying was like, wow, we actually have some depth. We actually have some good guys coming off the bench. Uh, we look deeper than we did last year, which is
Oh, we still
comparing,
do.
Yeah.
We still do, though. We
comparing
still do,
nothing
bro.
to
We still do.
something.
Don't worry about that.
But but then you start like looking at who's at things, and it's actually pretty bad. It doesn't help that Cabral is going through like a really really bad time. Um, there's two arguments with Cabral. There's the one where it's like, damn it, this guy is a failed experiment. What were we thinking? And the other one is, give him some time. He's young. Look at what happened with Chicha last year. But so, what do you do? Are we gonna, demand instant gratification, or are we just gonna wait until this kid, simmers a bit and we get to see him in his full glory when he's evolved into like his Zubac? What is it, Golbat? Sorry, I had to bring him up.
full
Zubac
Golbat.
has regressed again, unfortunately. So many things to talk about in these three games. People were saying, "Oh, it's great. We salvaged those points and that one point in against was it RSL, right?"
RSL, yeah.
And I'm thinking they're like, "Damn, they were lucky. They didn't lose by
I
more."
wonder if we
So,
just burnt ourselves out on that. Or
I mean, it's a lot of games in a short period of time, especially at altitude. But these are teams that are in worse shape than us, and they're missing players too. So
yeah, no, you're right. I mean,
But you got to think about it this way, though. We're away. How many games are really won away throughout the whole MLS, not just with the Galaxy?
well, if you're Seattle, you win every damn away game.
They just lost a home game,
Oops.
so there you go.
Well, that was a shock loss, though.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying, though. Where these shock losses and losing to these last place teams should kind of be a regular in the MLS because they're irregular. Because it's irregular.
But
You get
there's teams like Nashville who they've only lost once, and it's only their second season. But the thing about Nashville is like they're built from the back. They're a
Yeah.
very defensive team. They'll fight you from whistle to whistle. But one of the things that's concerning about the Galaxy is, like I said, Nashville is a team that's mentally tough and they fight you whistle whistle. And they got Dax McCarthy there, and he's not going to let anybody let their arms down. But then you look at our guys, and it's not just that they're losing. It's not just that they're bleeding goals. It's that there's like a lack of drive, I guess. They're not just losing bad, they're looking bad while they're losing bad. You know what I mean?
no, I do. And before we get to that, let's start on a lighter thing, because I actually do want to touch on that pretty much last sentence you said. But I totally forgot to bring it up, guys, because I said we're gonna go into the lineup and straight into the game, but we can avoid the game for a minute. There was a rumor this week.
Ooh, spicy rumor.
A spice.
Yeah, it was a good rumor, actually.
Yeah.
I really like those rumors.
And I can't find his damn name all of a sudden. But the guy is a 21-year-old striker.
The Jong something.
Ooh.
Here, let me find him and I'll tell you his name.
Yes, please do, because here he goes. I botch everybody's name, so nobody.
Hold on, I got you.
Okay, go ahead.
His name is Dejan Jovelic.
Okay, which has a hefty transfer fee, but he is 21, doesn't turn 22 to August. And big shout out to our good friend Chris Tucker, who helped us break this down. If you want to take the floor, Edgar, if you kind of remember.
Yeah, because I was wondering out loud on Twitter. I was like, oh, there's a rumor about this kid coming to Galaxy, but is he going to fill in a DP spot? Because there's been all these other rumors on the side about this being Jonah's last season as a DP, or even last season with the G's. So I was wondering out loud, is this the end of Jonah as a DP? And but Chris, he was kind enough to step in and explain that because this kid is only he's 21 until August, so that he can occupy a third U22 spot until this season after he's turned 25, which that's a lot of stuff going on right there, right? But
Keep up.
he said that what you could do is like you could loan Carlos Harvey to G2 in the meantime to open up a senior roster spot, which U22s claim, and also his international spot, and that'll work. And then he added that the U22 means that also his transfer fee doesn't matter. So it's a lot of stuff to process all at once, but according to Chris, it can work. Um, I would love to see another option up top because, sorry, Zubac, but it's not
It ain't.
working.
Yeah, it's not it.
Cabral, I really hope that he matures into like the goal scorer that Vanny and the other staff members see him worthy of a DP spot, but it's just not happening right now. If there was another option up there, that and this guy's a proven goal scorer. He was one of the leading goal scorers in the Austrian Bundesliga. So if we could bring him in and he can adjust to the team, it'd be great. He rejected an offer from Saint Etienne in France, so that's something.
Yeah, I mean, it's great because, like you said, the Zubek experiment is running low on funds already.
Yep.
That Augustine experiment has been low on funds forever.
No, you mean the Challenger? Oh, boo. That's fucked up.
It's Galaxy Gladiator, baby. But yeah, you're right. We need that second striker, and we need it badly. But I know you mentioned Cabral, and that he's not the forward that we're looking for. But
Not yet.
we wouldn't get this forward if it wasn't for Cabral, for that contract that they signed him under, which was the under 22 DP signing. We wouldn't be getting this type of leeway to find this type of striker. So I guess take the good with the bad, right?
Yeah. At the end, they could still pay out. We don't
Exactly,
know.
and exactly that's why I think, well, at least for my eyes, I feel that Cabral, even though he's lacking in performance, at least in this moment, it's gonna pay out at the end in the long run. It's gonna pay out in the long run, and I got faith in Vanny for him bringing him in.
Well, what's it going to take though? The one thing that worries me about Cabral right now, and this is something that in the middle of a season you can't just remedy. It's something that's addressed at the end of a season once the dust settles, and you could look back at a season's worth of highlights and video and analysis, and that is all this stuff that's going on with him right now. It's probably taking a toll on his confidence. And as a striker, your confidence is a really valuable aspect of who you are. I say that having been a forward myself for the early part of my footballing years, and I remember there were times when I would sneeze and the ball would go in, and I was just like, hell yeah. and then I would go weeks without scoring goals, and then you're like, what the hell is going on? I mean, and trust me, there was one game I remember where the ball was literally on the line, and I'm like, it's going in, and like I would hit it, and something would happen, and some guy would trip and fall, and just happen to block the ball at the line, and at the end, you're like kind of like wondering, like, what am I doing wrong? And it's not that you're doing anything wrong; it's just that the ball's just not going in, and then you start doing things differently though, and you start changing it, and then you really start messing up. And I don't know if that's what's going on with Cabral. I can speak from my experience. I mean, obviously he's a professional, and it's a different thing at a professional level, but the game is a lot faster. So the window to make mistakes and try to correct those mistakes is a lot shorter. And but he's young, so I'm wondering if this is eating at his confidence. Even with your teammates supporting you, sometimes. Because everybody's wired differently. But sometimes you can be in a crowded room and you can still feel like the loneliest person in the world. So I wonder what's going on in his head. I hope that they can figure things out, because I don't want to. I'm not the type of person to boo a player, especially a home team guy. But I really hope that he can figure it out, because I hate to see a lot of G's fans just turn on him, and when that this guy is trying his hardest to score, but at the same time, it is frustrating, right?
Yeah, for us too. But hopefully he gets it together. As far as the new signing, if it happens, I mean, Vanny so far 3 out of 4, right? 3 out of 4
Yeah.
success.
75%.
Yeah,
Passing, baby. That's a passing score.
That's a
I like it.
That's a nice grade. It's better.
That's a nice boulder.
That's
I
better.
like that boulder.
You know what? And I really miss Sega, man. Like every time I see the lineups, I'm like, damn it, where's Sega?
Well,
I want to
yeah.
see him back again.
well,
We got fucking Atari over here.
well, talking about the lineups,
Go for it.
I guess we can get into the game, right? So this past, it was only 24 hours ago, almost. Damn it. Yesterday, LA Galaxy.
So we're not gonna talk about the RSL game. We're just gonna jump into the Dallas one.
We didn't talk about the RSL one.
Uh-uh.
Oh, we didn't. That's right. All right.
Uh-huh.
Cool. So in that case, that's
Sorry.
no, it's totally fine. But you're absolutely right there. Well, Wednesday, as Edgar mentioned, we played against RSL. Right. It was it was gonna be tough because we stayed in altitude, losing to Vancouver, which is never fun. Nobody wants to lose to Vancouver, right? Nice city,
Yeah.
but
I've never been, but
Vancouver suddenly woke up because they gave the goats a lot of issues too. So I don't know what's going. I don't know if it's at this point you're wondering, hey, was it a bad result for us, or is it just Vancouver suddenly starting?
I mean,
to
I
make
think
things click?
Vancouver is one of those teams where the record doesn't really show the way they actually play. I mean, their record is bad, but they've lost a lot of games either last minute or tied a lot of games last minute.
get over.
So they're always in these games and they always fight hard. They always fight till the end.
But get over
So
Vancouver.
that's exactly what happened.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's not what we're talking about right now. We played
Yeah.
against.
Either way, yeah. But RSL
Yeah.
was a doozy, right?
Yeah, RSL. So the Galaxy played RSL on Wednesday. The way they came out was Jonathan Bond in goal, Villafania out left, Williams and Steris starting as center backs.
You mean Depew?
Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong
was
one.
Depew.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah,
Depew,
and
Araujo
Williams.
right, and then so they lined up according to the MLS site. Vasquez with 3 men in the middle, Vasquez out left. What is it? Revolution? What is his name?
No, it's not Revolution.
It's what
no
I
more.
told you. Remember I said
Yeah,
at the
it
beginning,
is.
it's Ryan Reveloso.
Revelation.
Revelation.
Yeah, Revelation.
Yeah.
In the center, Sasha Klesser on the right, Grand Sir, and then they had it. This is the way MLS site has it again. Grand Sir, right winger, I guess, and then
Yeah.
Dunbar left winger and Cabral on top. Seeing this lineup, when I saw it, I was like, cool. Cabral is supposed to be a forward, so this might work. You guys,
No, I didn't see it that way. I saw it more as a Dunbar maybe fitting in, just because it's a midweek game, trying to rotate the squad. Cabral, I feel, has to be on the wing. He's not a center forward. He's not a true striker.
He's not looking for that goal.
Yeah, but that's not his game though. That's not his strength. His strength is coming in from the wing, taking players one on one. And
At this
that's
point,
his
I don't
strength.
even know what his strength is, man.
That is his strength. I mean that's a fair point, but I feel that's his strength. And obviously, I think Vanny was just rotating the squad and trying to put a starting lineup out there that is at least presentable. And for the RSL game, I mean, sheesh, you're playing in altitude. You're playing in altitude, so you don't expect much from your team when you're playing against an altitude and you're playing away. But
Right.
we were there.
I didn't get a chance to see the starting lineup until the game actually started. But I thought it was interesting that they're shuffling things around at the top because they're obviously trying to figure out a way to unlock Cabral's potential. But like Willis said, having him on top isn't gonna. I don't think it's a great idea. I mean, obviously, I'm not a coach, but he doesn't have the body for that. MLS defenders are very physical, and he's gonna get tossed around. He doesn't have the body yet. He doesn't have that old man body that like somebody like Wondolowski does. He's an old man. He's strong, and he's been dealing with this for most of his career. Cabral just starting off, and he goes in there, he's gonna get bodied every time, pushed off the ball,
which he does, which he
And
does.
I mean, that's not his fault.
He gets bodied in the wings big time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I mean, that could also be one of the reasons why he's performing so badly is he's not used to the physicality of the league. I feel that
could
plays a
be
part
it
in it.
too. But it's something that you think the team would work on in practice. That was my one thing, my one thought. And then of course I was just happy that Williams was back. But yeah, what an odd game. I don't know. That's just my initial thought. But what do you guys think about the lineup?
I can't mind. Anybody else?
Chewy?
I honestly, I like the lineup. I honestly didn't think Cabral should have been up top, but I was like, hey, let's see it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what this guy does.
I mean, everybody else has felt on top, right? So why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah.
Why not?
Well, I mean, foreshadowing, there was more movement later on as well in a different game.
Yeah. But
which I felt that was necessary.
But in this particular game, dude, it sucks because it doesn't take long. And I don't know if I want to. I guess I'll put it in experience. That right side was just getting eaten up, dude. Easy, open fucking run on the right wing. And
left wing. Was it left wing? Left wing.
Yeah, he left. I'm sorry. They're right.
Yeah.
And so much open space to the guy also making that late run.
Yeah.
It's like a breakdown, dude. And I think it kind of starts with that left wing. I kind of want to put that one on DePuy as well, because Araujo's already guarding the man that DePuy kind of leans towards, and then
no, you're thinking on the other side. That's on Villafaña's side, because they had Villafaña with Dunbar on that left side, right?
No. I'm talking about on the shooter. So
the left side.
Okay.
Yeah. So DePuy leans towards another runner that's coming wide, but what's his name? Araujo's already guarding him, and DePuy kind of gets caught in no man's land guarding nobody.
Yeah, but that's the guy coming in from the middle. I mean, that's your guy in the middle has to be tracking back. That runner comes in from outside of the box. That's an easy run, bro. Easy run. If you don't read it from the mid, you're fucked. The defense can't read two fucking players coming in, you know? Your player trailing from the back, the midfield has to cover that.
Yeah, I agree. It was just one of those plays where he was in no man's land, but you got to come back and support the defense. You can't just stand there and ball watch. That's what happened.
Yeah, because that's what happens when they're coming from the back. The defense is set on their line.
And that was Sasha.
Yeah.
He just stood there and watched. He's like, watch the world burn.
That too.
I think I mentioned it to you guys too, right? Where we're getting up in the middle.
Yeah. Sasha has had his little Joker makeup on. He's just watching the world burn, dude.
But I mean, it's understandable, 35, 36-year-old playing 90 minutes for.
No.
In the last,
you can't be lazy like that.
No.
I mean, because and a lot of MLS games are decided by one goal, and if you're just gonna take it easy, like right off the bat, then you could cost your team the game right off, but. I mean, to give up a goal that early, I mean, that's gotta sting, especially against a team like RSL. But hey,
it's cool though. Don't worry. I mean, there was another.
Yeah, and actually, you know what? 25 minutes later, or 25? No, in the 25th minute, I should say.
26th minute. Yeah.
Easy. Oh my god, just easy dribble. This guy's not even like really pushing at his hard. I feel like he just walked through, man.
He just walks into the box, to the top of the box, actually.
Yeah.
And I think there's going to be a lot of questions, not only in this game, but in the next game, too. I mean, you guys put some of that on Bond? We love Bondi, but, I mean...
No,
it's not Bond.
No way.
It's because the
Williams...
I think it was the Pew got Meg, too, man.
That was Williams got Meg.
It was Williams who got Meg. Yeah, it went through his legs.
Yeah, so
Villafaña kind of backed off.
That's the thing.
Villafaña pushed him to the middle, and Williams was.
But then who was missing? You know who's missing? The middle. The middle is supposed to be there to carry that guy coming in, right?
Revolution.
So it was again the same thing with the first goal, where the midfield is not tracking back. Midfield was not tracking back, so you got your defender trying to get some help, pushing him in, thinking that the midfield is going to be there to kind of help him out. But he's not, and then, I mean, he gets an easy shot. He just goes through the legs. Bondi sees it late. Not much. I think not much he can do about it.
Okay, I'm just putting it out there. I mean, I think
Damn you, Eddie! What the fuck? It's Bronco Summer, bro. Why are you trying to make us go against Bond? Come on.
I'm not trying to make it go against Bond. I don't know. I just look at it and it's like it's not the most perfectly placed ball. But you know what? Fuck it. You know what's
You know what?
you know
I
what
think
was
Bond
perfect?
was cheating to the far post, man, and then the
True.
shot went to the near post, so he was caught in that moment where he's just like, and he just
Well,
froze, and
Yeah,
then
he got caught. He got caught cheating. You're right. He got caught cheating.
So 7 minutes later, Bond doesn't cheat. He has a bunch of Bond girls. 7 minutes later, though, you know what was well placed? Whew.
Old man legs.
Victor Vasquez. Come on.
Yeah, that's a pretty goal.
That's oh my god. That's the dude.
He passed the ball to his boy Spider Man up there in that corner. Clear shit, bro.
Oh shit! That fool said he passed it to his boy Spider Man. Oh my god! People that don't speak Spanish probably will not get that reference.
They won't get that.
That was
El Perro Bermúdez reference.
that was great. I like that. Well, it's no. I mean, what else can you say about that fucking goal? Vasquez just showing his quality right there.
And by the way, another assist for Grand Sir.
Yeah.
Another assist for Cancer.
Spenny's favorite Grand Sir. We should mention.
Yeah, Spenny was saying. I mean, I don't want to put Spenny on blast, but Spenny was saying Cabral had better stats, and I'm like, let's look at the stats again. And Grand Sir is like, actually, he isn't just doing stuff off the ball, leading up to the plays, but he's actually showing up on the score sheet. He's got 4 assists now. So
That's nice. I mean, we've been seeing it for a while though. These last couple games,
yeah,
Grancer has been stepping it up and really showing what I think Vanny saw in him, and I think we expected of him.
Yeah. No, I mean I'm totally happy with Grancer now. And that Grancer is just becoming a consistent player and a great consistent player. I hope when Chicha comes back, it stays that way because that's only going to benefit us more, obviously. But yeah, man, Grancer is just a fucking workhorse. And then the game we're going to talk about after this, I think there was more of that as well. But yeah, so this game, so like
2-0.
yeah,
2-0 first. What? Almost first half.
Yeah. So we keep pushing. I think we were in the game the whole time. It was just two stupid goals.
Yeah.
That we gave up. Never felt like we were too much in trouble. No, so I shouldn't say that because we were down, but I never felt totally out of the game, so I should say. And even then, second half, dude, 3 minutes.
No, I mean second half. It was a different story. I feel it was a different story.
Yeah, 3 minutes into the second half, fucking. I can't even say his name. Reveloson. Reveloson gets that header, dude, and Ochoa makes that save,
God,
dude.
he makes it so smooth.
Amazing save, dude. Amazing save. And you see fucking Bravelason's fucking timing. It's impeccable, dude. It's impeccable. He knows where the ball's going. He's expecting the crosser to put it where he wants it.
Are you talking about the goal, or are you talking about just
no? Even the
save.
save.
Yeah.
He timed it perfectly, and it was a great save.
No, but talking about Ochoa, that guy's gonna be good for the national team.
For sure.
Didn't he cause the national team the game?
Yeah, well, he cost us that Olympic thing.
Thank you, Chewy, for that.
He's gonna be a great addition. Let me remind you, he lost.
Yeah, I mean he's young. He talks a lot of crap. Remember, I think he got crap for pissing off the Minnesota fans.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I mean, you saw a bunch of Minnesotans. Minnesotans are usually pretty chill.
Hey, well, that's fucking Baby Jules' BFF, though, right?
Oh yeah,
Supposed they're BFFs, bro.
He put it. They changed jerseys and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
Okay.
There's that about Ochoa.
So
leave Ochoa alone.
But then,
but
Chewy's like he's a fake Ochoa. That's why.
Yeah,
he doesn't have the poopy hair.
You know what? But it was a great save. But all of a sudden, Revolution was like
King Julian can't be denied, man.
Yeah. He was like, Revolution was like, bet. So
he was like,
77th minute, Julian with the fucking great pass.
Yeah, that was a Chicha pass. That was like, hey, I'm just gonna think Chicha's there and fuck it. Shoot.
Yeah. And King Julian jumped up and he's like, "Hey."
Yeah,
Dun,
and
dun,
Raveloson jumps
dun, dun, dun.
high. He jumps high for the ball.
Nice.
Points.
Points.
That's
Oh,
good.
no, that
Yeah,
dude,
bro. Hey,
he's so
the
good.
timing
man.
again. The
There you
timing again
go.
is impeccable, man.
Yeah, just like your joke. That
Timing's
time in your
impeccable.
joke was.
Eddie, looking back at this past week, what was it that that Vandy revealed that about Raveloson that initially they didn't want him to get into the box on plays, and he's like, "Hey, why don't you let me in?"
Seriously.
Oh, that's right.
He did his whole Bray Wyatt, "Let me in," and then he's been tearing it up since then.
Yeah,
He's and Vandy's like, "We had no idea, he was capable of doing this."
I mean,
What a revelation! What a revelation!
stop, stop. Leave the jokes to Willis.
That was good though. That was good.
Yeah, no, that was great. So, yeah, man, this game is it wasn't fun to be honest, because
It was an ugly game.
It was
all
an ugly
these,
game, yeah.
all this whole week is an all ugly game.
It was an ugly. We were about to lose it right at the end too in the RSL game. Fucking Bond
that
throwing it down
shot
the
went
middle.
off the post.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking Bond kicking it, like fucking punching it onto the middle, and then a header. I'm like, I literally, my butt
oh,
clenched.
that's right, the fucking header.
Yeah, my
That-
dude,
that
I
was a
was like,
nice
God damn
shot
it, this
too,
Galaxy
man.
right here. We lose it in the fucking final 2 minutes.
Yep. That would have been so Galaxy. That header was. Ugh. Anyway, let's talk about that one anymore. So we got to give awards for this one. You guys want to make it quick?
Let's put Willis up first since he's got
Next standing.
BRB.
I'll do it real quick. Next standing, I'll say Reveloson. I mean, just because the guy continues to save us when he can. And you got Hartman. Gotta get to Grand Sur. I mean, it could be Vasquez too for that amazing goal he scored. But I think Grand Sur, he just contributes a lot more than just goals. I mean, he hasn't scored one yet, but just his presence is felt everywhere. And game is off.
Uh-oh.
Kevin.
Damn. Going for that streak, bro. He's going for that Geo streak too. Damn.
And so there you go. Yeah, that was my 3.
Poor Kevin.
All right.
Kevin.
I'll go next. Let's say what you did next standing first.
Yeah, next standing.
Okay. Next standing. For that game, dude, next standing has to be Vasquez. I think Vasquez showed his class. Really was creating everything out there. I feel he was creating everything offensively, telling people where to go, where to be, where you need to pass the ball, passing the ball where it needed to be passed. I felt Vasquez was the next standing player that day. You got Hartman. I guess we're switching between Raveloson and Vasquez. So Raveloson for me was you got Hartman, just for the goal and his box-to-box presence. Damn, he's just what a pickup! What a pickup! Raveloson
he's a total package, man.
Yeah, that IQ is you can't teach it, bro. That IQ that he has is something else. And this is a guy coming from second division from the French league. And because of him, his team was able to be promoted to the first league.
True.
So I feel it was a great pickup for us. And the Geo Award or the second or third week in a row. Whatever it is, he kind of has a record for it now. It has to be Cabral, I think. Cabral is just, I mean, we expected more from him. He's not showing it. I have faith in him though, but for this game and for these last couple weeks, my dude, take the L.
I'm wondering at what point Eddie's gonna say we can't say he gets the Geo Award because this is his game.
No, that's
No, that's Benny, bro. So we'll see that in about a year.
Whenever.
Next year?
Whenever he gets
Never
permission.
happened.
All right. Should I go?
Oh, fuck you. I'll go. You'll go last.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll go. I mean, basically the same, dude. Raveloson, whatever his name is, son, goes for that's my next ending player of the game. Freaking Vasquez. Well, you got Hartman Award because Because yeah, dude, it's just that both of them just worked really hard this fucking game, and I'm not gonna give Cabral the Gio award because I felt that Dunbar was worse this game.
Oh, that's actually
Ooh.
not bad.
Dunbar was getting just beat, man. It was like he was serial. Yeah, that's serial. So
Like Dunbar just completely disappeared off the face of the game, right?
He
it
did.
was bad, dude. He was getting beat. He couldn't do it. He couldn't touch. He couldn't do anything.
Interesting.
It was just bad.
All right. Yeah, I guess similar to everybody else. Next standing for me is going to be Victor Vasquez for a lot of the reasons that Willis mentioned. And then, it's a guy that you expected just to be rotated, to be just a role player there. But here he is, down 2-0, leading the charge, bro. He's pumping everybody up, doing all the right passes. And on top of that, he scores that banger to begin this comeback. So Vasquez for sure, Gio Award, and then Revolucion, of course. If not the Gio Award, he wins the You Got Hard Man Award. Because what else can you say about this guy? Everything. No. You Got Hard Man. That's what hasn't been said. This guy, he's my guy. And and then we go Gio Award. Fuck, Chewy opened my eyes there with that one. I didn't even think about that one. That's kind of bad. Because I'm actually going to go with Chewy. You get your shot.
Dunbar, huh?
Yeah, you get your shot. And as much as we want to hate on Cabral and that open wide miss he had, Dunbar was just he disappeared off the face of the earth.
Non-existent.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
if Dunbar was a defender,
Not only that, hold on, Edgar. Not only that, Dunbar left a lot of those gaps and a lot of work for Villafaña. Once they switched Grand Sir and Villafaña,
He just got double teamed. Yeah,
Yeah.
he got double teamed the whole game.
The game
until he
changed.
switched them.
The game changed. So that tells you a lot right there.
At least with Cabral, we were hating on him because he was there and he fucked up. With Dunbar, it's like this guy is.
You're not even there.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna do that stupid joke about if you're a defender and nobody mentions your name in the course of a game, you're doing your job.
Not in this case. All right, let's go on to the next one. More sad stuff.
More sad.
Ooh.
So-
We're
Well,
talking
mind
about
you,
losing?
we picked up our only
Alright.
point in that sad game.
All right, then, how about this? Intermission. Everybody say something they're happy about. I'll go first. I got you, Chewy. Me and Chewy are going to SummerSlam. We got our tickets. We're all fucking pumped. All right?
Hell yeah! Right before that, right while we were waiting on the 7 minutes, it's like processing.
Took us 7 minutes to make that bad decision. Two grown ass
Okay.
men that are not financially stable just booked a trip. It's a
Just
summer-
bought tickets. We have not booked a trip.
Yeah.
fool.
Whatever. But we're gonna get there, whether we're sleeping in a car or
Hey, dude, we'll
Yeah.
take your Jeep. We'll throw an inflatable bed in the back. Y valió madre.
let's go. With it.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm happy. Hey, I'm taking a trip in 2 weeks, so I'm happy for that.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
What kind of drug you taking? Don't answer that.
Dear God.
the free kind.
Okay, he says taking a trip. I don't know what kind of trip he's taking. All right. So, Edgar, you got any
Edgar.
happy news?
Did the Dodgers win when you
Took
went?
too long.
I went to another Dodger game, I guess, and they won.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah, Edgar. All right, now let's all get
Win for the good guys.
So let's,
Yay.
all, so let's all get sad. So the LA Galaxy yesterday took on FC Dallas. Fuck. So
It was hot.
You know what? On the way to the Dodger game, I was thinking to myself, "Damn it, I'm gonna miss the Galaxy game," and I forgot to set up my DVR. Damn it! Right? I was doing like Jerry. Damn it! And then I get into the stadium and then somewhere in the third inning, like somebody reminded me, "Hey, Edgar, how's the Galaxy doing?" I think it was my buddy, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know. Let me check." And I just glanced down and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Damn. Your
And
boy did that on
he's
purpose.
like, "What's
bro.
wrong?" And I was like, I don't want to talk about it.
Your boy did that on purpose, dude.
He
You
probably
need to-
did.
You need to rethink your friends.
But yeah, I was like, let me get back to the, and I was like, oh, this can't be right. I was like, no, they're gonna fix this, the second half. And then I completely forgot about the Galaxy game until I got home, and I checked my phone, and I was like, what? In what world does this happen? But
Well, it happened in this world, buddy. And this is the lineup they came out with. So the back line pretty much stayed the same with one exception. So instead of Depew, we actually had Daniel Steres starting, which is pretty interesting, considering that they didn't really ease him in, right? I think he only played a couple minutes in the last game. And then you came out.
Did he get injured in this game too?
Oh, we'll get there. Another interesting lineup in the middle part of the field where you had Revolucion out left, of Saldana in the middle, Kleshin out right. And then they lined them up as three forwards. Again, interesting. What they had Cabral out left, Grancer out right, and Vasquez supposedly.
You know what?
Yep.
When I did, I didn't see the highlights until later at night, but I remember like I took a peek at I'm sorry, I didn't see the highlights until later, but I did see the lineup, and it blew my mind to see Vasquez up top by himself, and I was like, what the hell? That's really odd, but
you know what?
I guess it didn't work.
One thing I'll tell you right now. Looking at these two games in the lineups, that spells the end for Augie and Zubac. If they try that hard, if they try that hard to keep you off the field, to figure out other ways, to me that spells the end for you guys.
It was more like, let's figure out a way not to get Zubac in there.
How do you put an old man on the top of the box with fucking 110-degree weather on the pitch? Like, come on.
Terrible.
After playing.
And factor in the humidity.
Exactly how I had mentioned earlier. These were the type of substitutions or changes that Vanny was trying to make up top because they can't find their second striker. They can't find their other true number 9. So he's basically saying, I'm going with a false number 9. That's that. At least to me, when I saw the lineup, that's what it was. I saw Vasquez, I was like, oh, this is a false number 9 situation where he's just going to come down, pull the defense, and then maybe throw a ball in between Grancer and Cabral. Then just getting in behind the defense.
I thought Vanny was going,
or making the midfielders push up a bit and filling those gaps.
Hold on one second.
I mean, that's kind of how they were attacking in the first half. So
hold on.
I thought it made sense.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, I thought I heard like some kind of music, like somebody was selling incense or something. I swear, dude, like some like yoga music playing in the background. I was about to...
no, it's just that I'm hot shit. That's why.
Hold on a second. Let me fix this.
Is that you?
Yeah, it is.
It's
Hold
you.
Oh, smooth operator.
Give me a second. Hold on.
Shit. That guy's
operator.
My dude is selling incense over there and shit. Damn.
Nice.
That's fucked up.
Nice.
But I guess the lineup, I tried to make sense out of it when I saw it. For sure, when I saw it, I was like, that's it. The Zubac Augie experiment is over. Then that actually the rumor had already come out about the striker, so I'm like, it's got to be true. Like,
yeah,
it's got that striker rumor's got to be true. And I think at the group message I said when I saw it, I was like, Vasquez is not going to step in the box. He's going to be that false.
And he didn't.
and he didn't. And
mm-hmm.
I'll wait for Edgar to come back in to give his thoughts on the lineup when he saw it. But I was skeptical, I guess, when I saw it because the way Wednesday went had a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
I was.
Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going, man? You're right there. Sold out of those incense or whatever you were doing.
It's a peyote, man.
Nice. Peyote.
I wonder if everybody else was able to hear that. I just have.
I did not. Actually, I did not.
I know. I actually heard it 2 weeks ago. They're one of the shows. I was like watching it back, and I was like, "Oh shit, you can hear that music." It actually, what it actually is that at night, so that our son can sleep better, we play some ambiance, right? It's a music, and it's like,
okay.
And it's like it's a really cool Indian flute that has like
Peruvian
crickets and night sounds in the background. And we play. I guess it was a little louder than usual. That's why you guys could hear it. But I remember hearing it 2 weeks ago during I was watching the playback, and I was like, "Holy shit! I could hear the music."
Hey man, don't be invoking any giant guinea pigs
See,
and stuff.
you,
Okay?
No, man.
no wonder. Hey, no wonder why.
Giant guinea pigs. Emo tap. No, just giant
you gotta
Indians,
watch
dude.
South Park for that.
You
You
gotta
gotta
watch
watch
South
South
Park.
Park for that
Well,
reference.
Oh, okay.
Well, it makes sense why our average watch time isn't that long. People are falling asleep with the, the music. Anyways, and we were talking about how we felt when we saw that strange lineup against.
Yeah,
Dallas.
remember I just said that I thought it was odd that I saw Vasquez up top, and it was just kind of like Willis said. I was like, "What happened to Zubac?" I thought they were gonna figure out a way to make it work, but I guess not. At this point, I'm wondering what kind of conversations are going on in the dressing room where, um, just 2 weeks ago, right? We're all excited because Zubac had scored, um, and
Against Dallas, no less.
well, here's the thing: when he scored that goal, I thought to myself, "That's the only way he's gonna score." Where like there's there's no defenders and the goalkeeper is off his line, whatever. But anyway, besides the point, I'm just wondering what kind of conversations are going on in that dressing room where, like you said, Augie and Zubac aren't even taken into consideration up top. It's like.
Mhm.
What did Vanny tell these guys where he's all like, sorry, you guys aren't the solution. You're not even like, in the consideration.
You're not even in my thoughts, bro.
You're coming in as scrubs at the end,
I mean, they're professionals, man. They know what the game is. I
Sorry,
mean,
Zoo, if you're watching this, it's not personal, bro. It's just the way it
business.
is.
It's business.
Um,
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it goes, right? I mean, you should know if you're not good enough, the coach is not going to put you in, and you know that, and you can probably
I-
deduce from that lineup that like, hey, he doesn't have trust in you right now. So
Look, you maybe you feel bad, but he's getting paid, and I'm sure the writing's on the wall. I think there's,
Yeah.
I think there isn't anything any more of a clear message than that
Here's a good
lineup.
question for you guys. Because you mentioned that, he's getting paid and blah, blah, blah. If Galaxy, let's say, if Galaxy were to waive Zubac tomorrow, and I'm not saying I hope he does, because obviously I don't want to see him out of a job. He's a good guy.
Thought we said
But let's say they were to waive him, right? Who in MLS would pick him up? Would
oh, bro,
anybody
you
pick him
serious?
It's a serious
Cincinnati.
question.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, Dallas. Dallas just beat us. I shouldn't say that.
No, it's a
No,
serious question.
no,
Who
no,
would, who would
it's a
be like,
ser-
this is a sound investment? Let's pick up, Ethan Zubac.
Yeah, do you know why? Because he's gonna be cheap. He's gonna be cheap. Does not take an international spot.
But Willis is
Why
kind of
not?
in the right place. Cincinnati, Chicago, whoever's kind of in the.
If you need somebody to fit in a roster spot,
Why
that's not gonna
Seattle
cost you
pick
a
him
lot.
up and he becomes a beast?
Dude, they will. Never mind.
And Jordan Morris and Zubac win the championship for Seattle.
Hell no.
Man, that's fucked up, bro.
Bruce picks him up up in New England.
Oh, that's fucked up. Anyways, so the game starts. It actually wasn't a bad start.
Tell me about the
It was
game,
not.
guys. Tell me about the game, because obviously I
Well,
wasn't
no, I
watching
mean
it.
Eddie, you're right. I mean the score doesn't
Yeah,
tell you that,
Not at
but
all.
it started off us just on them, bro. On them. We were on them for the first 15, 20 minutes. And we had a lot of chances, and the reason why was because Vasquez playing that false nine.
Yeah,
Him playing that false nine really did change that game.
Yeah, it opened up a lot.
It opened a lot. It opened up a lot, yeah.
yeah. It actually worked out a lot better than I thought it would. At least in the first 15 minutes, but all of a sudden, los metieron el Pepe.
Maldito Pepe.
El Pepe Le Few.
Man, I almost put that dude on my fantasy team. And then at the last second, I was like, I'm going with Casper from Philly.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give the kid the credit, but this goal and for foreshadowing all 4 goals, these were some fucking FIFA goals, bro. These were some
Maybe.
fucking pro club, stupid fucking bounces goals.
You know what though? You know what? This is gonna
All of them.
This is gonna,
All of them were.
This is gonna sound fucked up because I know one of them wasn't his fault. Well, maybe two of them weren't his fault. These were Steris goals. They were.
Oh yeah,
They
well
were-
that's what I'm telling
they
you.
were-
Yeah, that first one.
They were.
that first
They
one,
were. They were shades of the last previous years, right? And it was kind of like, well, look who's playing on the field. That first one.
Yeah.
That first one. A little unlucky, I guess. You know, he
all of them were just stupid bounces. They were stupid bounces. And the thing is, though, I get it that I mean they put themselves in that position to be in that location to get those fucking stupid bounces.
Well, yeah,
and they created
that's
those
the thing.
plays. But I get
Cabral in the past game had a chance to get a stupid bounce and he just fucked it up.
Yeah.
These guys
Exactly.
at least were inching for that fucking goal.
Yeah. And the thing is, like that bounce just worked perfectly where it put Pepe right in the perfect spot where he didn't even have to touch the ball. All he had to do was just open up the hips, and it's all in the hips.
Because that
It's
would have been
all in the hips.
that would have been an offsides if Stairs wouldn't have touched it.
Nah,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Nah.
That would have been offsides if Stairs wouldn't have touched it.
I
It
don't-
deflected.
No,
he
actually,
would've
no.
been Yeah.
He would have been good. He came in good. That's the thing, though. That's why I'm saying, like, I mean, he made the perfect run. They split the defense well. It's just, I mean, Steres, I think maybe luckily got a touch in it.
And it's
I'm watching the highlight now. That was a pretty goal by Dallas.
the ball was gonna be good. He split them.
Yeah,
too.
he split the defense. He split the
no,
defense.
but it wasn't that. It was the play leading up to the
You mean
pass.
when
to the
Saldana
goal.
got
No,
turned
that's
in?
why. That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah,
play
he
was
spun around and he
Yeah.
took him for a trip, man. Because that was just a battle for the ball. As soon as like he beat him right there, was like from 40 yards from the box. He got that space that needed to just thread that pass into Pepe, who made the right run at the right moment. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
And you know what? On that pass though, even though like I'll talk shit about Steris and what happened, but I mean Williams got beat.
Williams got beat. Yeah,
Williams
you're right.
if you look at Williams, it's like he was looking at the battle going on right there,
Mhm.
and then at the last second he realized the ball was going right past him to Pepe, and then he tried to react and it was too late.
Yeah, he got beat. That I put it more on fault on Williams for letting him get beat and letting the guy get past you, and you see him because if you see the
Yeah.
replay, he's running towards you, looking like he's gonna pass you, and he passes you,
I kind of
and you don't do shit.
feel you gotta. You
I
kind
think that's also that's good, the communication between the center backs though, because maybe he thought Steres was gonna drop back instead of going right. Because if you see in that replay, Steres goes right. He drops right instead of dropping back.
Well, yeah, he doesn't
So-
drop because the guy next
Well,
to
that's why
yeah,
that communication
I-
between
yeah.
those two center backs kind of got
you know what?
They got
lost in translation.
I'm gonna go a different route. I'm gonna put a lot on Saldana because he kind of turns him in twice, and then I think he shows him a lot of the ball when he's about to give that pass, where Saldana kind of doesn't do anything.
But Saldana shouldn't be there to begin
Well,
with.
you got the nod. You got the nod. You're a starter. Fucking do something
Yeah,
in the center.
Saldana got took right there though.
But
It's like in basketball, like you get taken to the rack, dude. Yeah, I mean,
That's just it's a big breakdown. I mean,
I mean, what could you? I mean, Saldana tried his best to try to keep him from getting past him, but all it did was give Pepe enough time to find the space to make the run,
Mhm.
and then the pass was just nice. I mean, we could rag on Williams, but it was just a nice pass. It was a good play by Dallas.
It's a nice pass, but dude, Steres got a foot in it. And you would think he got a foot in it, it's gonna bounce somewhere else, but no, it bounces directly where Pepe doesn't have to even touch it. He doesn't even have to make a perfect first touch. It just lands right there, and he just opens his hips and does what he does, bro.
It's a nice shot.
fucking
Yeah, of course.
fucking
It was a beautiful finish. That's how you're supposed to finish as a forward. Zoom
FIFA
back.
goal.
then,
That's fucked up.
And here's the thing: I was like, I was looking at the highlights because I hadn't really had a chance to break them down, and I was looking at the next goal. I know we're still talking about that
No,
one,
we're actually moving on to the next one. Go for
but
it.
Williams got brilliant. That was all Williams. He got took,
His track, yeah, his tracking.
and so to twice Williams and Pepe, had a encounter, and Pepe came out on top again, and Williams just left scratching his head. Obviously, that's up a corner, but. And you expect the bigger Williams to be able to do something about it, but no, he he didn't read the ball right, and Pepe just happened to get the, it was just
But
That
again,
bounce,
bouncing.
yeah.
but again, like
What
Zach,
a
the
shot,
bounce, bro,
dude,
the
man.
bounce.
Of course, it's a bounce, but this is gonna happen in the box. It's like a pinball in there.
It's just these are, bro. You don't know how many
Here's the thing.
controllers. You don't know how
Look.
many controllers I've broken because of stupid
he-
plays
he's-
like
the
these.
thing is, like, it went off Williams's back. If Williams
Yeah.
would have been turned to him and the ball bounced off Williams' chest, for example, and then Pepe would have fired by him, I mean, that's just a fantastic goal. But sometimes you just get the bounces. Williams didn't even know where the ball
but
was.
these were. That's what I'm saying. That's why I kind of alluded, like, okay, this is foreshadowing. These were four bounces. The 4 goals that they scored were 4 bounces that were just not probable in a normal game.
Oh, it's happened.
For you to get 4 bounces like these in one game, it's just
happens.
not.
I don't know,
I've never seen that. I've never seen 4 bounces in this manner
Just
to go
keep
for one
Williams'
team.
name in
To
your
go for
mouth.
one team.
Just keep Williams' name in your mind because it's gonna come up again.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, for the listeners. Yeah.
But yeah, it was I guess some bad luck, but also bad tracking.
Yeah.
Dude, it must be nice to have a striker that can finish, right? I just think about if we had that opportunity, I don't think that goes in. Anyway,
Not with Cabral.
so
I mean, he wasn't just placing the ball; he's placing it with pace. Too.
oh yeah,
Oh, it was. I mean, dude, the finish is just it's top notch. That's what you're supposed to do as a scorer, as a forward. Put that shit in the back of the net with power.
Yep.
Beat the keeper.
might be why a 35-year-old man is starting over you. So we're going to the half.
Yeah.
We're going to the half down 2-0. We've been there before, but it doesn't get much better, dude. I think we come out a lot flatter than we did in the beginning of the game. Some dumb bounces 4 minutes into the second half.
Yeesh.
Some dumb bounces again. And this one though, there's also multiple people chasing the same ball that kind of bothered me. Although it got through both of them, I don't think it would have made a difference if it was more than one. That one, the shot outside the box, Bondi gets a hand on it. Do you think Bondi maybe could have done a little better there?
For the third goal.
Yeah.
It was a situation
love
again we
touches
talked
the
about.
ball.
I mean, maybe, I guess, but it's just he hit that with power. He hit it with power.
Yeah, but another thing is that Bond was following the ball, and having played as a goalkeeper, I'm watching him.
Yeah, it's tough.
And no, here's the thing. Pepe's moving from right to left across the box, and so
you
Bonds
follow.
is tracking him,
Yeah, you follow.
and Bonds
exactly.
probably thinking to himself, "This guy's going to try to fire the ball into the upper 90 on the right," and so I mean to his left. I'm sorry, and so that's what he's thinking. But instead, Pepe decides to go back
Low.
to the at this point to
Low,
the far
yeah.
post low. It was a low shot, and
In between
Man.
two defenders, basically.
yeah, and I mean it was a low shot. Those are the hardest ones to try to stop because you got to get down and you got to extend, and it doesn't matter how talented you are or how skilled you are. You have to be able to react to these plays. And then, like you said, 2 defenders. That's like a screen almost, and maybe Bond could have got a fingertip on it, but it was just asking too much. He wasn't positioned well enough to try to cover the angle, and it just went in. It was another one of those shots. He hit it with so much pace. Good goal, man. I mean, damn. Like you said, it's nice to have a forward that can score goals like that, right? Actually, Bondi did get a fingertip on it, and I'm looking at a different angle.
Yeah, I mean, that honestly, that's to me, like Edgar said. I mean, as a goalie, if you've played goalie, in that type of situation where you're tracking the ball and you're already thinking he's shooting it one way, so you're already positioning yourself. You're setting your feet that he's going one way. One split second, he goes. You see that the shot's going the other way, and you're fucked. You gotta react quick, and I think Bond reacts quickly enough. It's just he shoots it well with pace, and obviously he gets his fingertip on it. But there's no way he gets to it. There's no way he gets to it unless he's positioning himself that he's gonna shoot it across instead of shooting it in the upper 90 to my left.
Give some credit to Pepe too, man, because
Of course,
as young as
man.
he is, the fact that he's able to process this as he's in the run of the play, where he's thinking to himself, okay, I could shoot to the near post, or I could try to turn this goalie inside out, and go back in the opposite direction. And it's harder to score like that because you're shooting across your body, right? You're trying to get your whole body under it.
You get caught in between both decisions as well too when you're young.
Yeah, most of the forwards, what they'll do because of the angle and difficulty of the shot is that they lean back as they're trying to get some torque on the shot, and they'll like launch it up into the stands. But he was able to get over it enough to the fact that he was able to knock, stay on top of it and keep it low and hard. Man, that was a good shot. Damn, it's just a good goal, man. But, I mean, all these goals were good.
But wait, there's more.
No.
Pepe for president.
87th minute, dude. If you look at this play, what are we doing?
No, it's more like he's already dead.
Yeah.
Stop it.
We got cut so out of position. Acosta's up there. Williams, I don't know what he's doing, and Sturridge gets a flat tire in the middle of the freeway. It's just.
I don't know if he pulled something on that shit too.
Terrible. I mean, what else is there to say about that goal?
Wait, I mean, you just skipped over
Stop.
I think you skipped over a very interesting fact.
What's that? Oh, the wreck. We made history.
No, Acosta played the game.
Oh yeah, Danilo Acosta.
Acosta got subbed in, bro.
And he got a yellow fucking card.
He made it.
It's just this is garbage time right here.
Wait,
man.
hold on. I think this is a big thing though. I think this is a big thing because now we got some depth.
We've only seen him play one game.
Well,
okay, no.
Yeah, but VFI.
No, because
Villafaña's not challenged there.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I think and this is a big thing, but continue. We can say this afterwards because at least for me, this was a big point. And I know it seems like nothing, but at least for me, this is kind of a thing that's going to set the tone for the rest of the season.
No, I think you're right. No,
yeah. But okay, the go for it. Their stupid goal, whatever, stupid ass bounce.
Yeah, man. That
one wasn't even a bounce.
I think that goal just pretty much summed up the way.
I can't believe I saw all these goals and I still stayed watching, bro. I was like, they can still turn it around after the 87th minute.
It's the whole like, it's the old like watching a train wreck in slow motion where you're like,
that's exactly how I felt.
Damn, I can't believe this is happening, but I'm still fascinated by it.
Yep.
I mean, the way the team is built, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna see this happen again later in the season.
I hope not.
But yeah, that fourth goal, man, that's just garbage time stuff. This is like This is like when the Lakers bring in Kurt Rambis just to clean up or whatever,
So Mark Matson.
But yeah, no, this is just like a gift goal, like kind of like
I think they waved the white flag like the 75th, 80th minute.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
felt it was both teams had already known they were done. It's just
you had Augie and Zubac come in, so that's pretty much it.
Damn, that's just like throwing in the towel, Rocky style. Only it's too late because Paulo Creed's already dead, man.
And fun fact, Zubac had a chance.
Oh, he did. I didn't see it in the highlights. What did Zoo do? Tell me.
Zoo did Zoo things.
Zoo didn't do. Don't do what don't Zoo does. Whatever. What is it?
What did you do?
Don't do what Johnny don't does. You remember that one, Eddie? Don't do what Johnny don't does.
The pocket knife? Of course I do.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know who you're talking to here? These guys don't know.
Exactly.
Don't do what Donnie don't do does. So those guys don't know. Anyways, anyone over 30 should know what that is. Not that I'm over 30, but I'm just saying. So
fucking chug. Fucking chug.
So fuck this game. Just put it to rest.
Yeah.
Let's give out some awards somehow. I mean,
you can find the awards in there.
Yeah. I'll go first then. I'll go next standing then. Next standing is gonna go to Grand Sur.
Yep.
Grancer just fucking left it all out there. Grancer was, yeah,
He shot a
he's
few
dope.
times.
Yeah. And anybody want to go next, or do you want to go again?
I go. What we're doing next ending? You said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said Grancer. I'm gonna have to give it to Araujo.
On a,
Araujo.
you're giving it to a defender on a 4-0
I'm giving it
loss.
to a defender on a 4-0 loss.
Okay.
I like this yellow card.
Araujo, the yellow card.
I like this yellow card.
Before that, he did not lose any one-on-one battle the whole game. He didn't lose one-on-one battles. He was out there fucking fighting the whole game. He stayed into the whole game, fighting every fucking ball, running up and down the field, trying to create something on the wings. I feel that Araujo, to me, was the player of the game just for his sheer fucking heart that he had in this game. And, I mean, he showed it throughout the whole season. He showed it throughout his whole career, really. So I'm going to give it to Araujo. And it might be biased because I'm a defender, but I don't give a fuck. I give it to Araujo.
We hadn't seen him lose his cool until this game, and I was okay with that yellow card. I was okay with that fucking little plancha he did, like just fuck you, like basically.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one. You know what? I was gonna say Grancer, but I'm down Araujo, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
I abstain. I didn't get to watch the game, so I don't have enough to
Well, you could
say.
in that case you could skip them if you want.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I just abstain because I don't feel like I
Or
watched
just agree with me.
Actually, I give one.
Or
night
agree with
standing.
Eddie.
I can give one night standing to that one Galaxy fan I saw at Dodger Stadium.
Hey, there you go.
Órale, that's right, man. Patos locos for
Oh.
life.
I
Locos pero locos.
So let's go with You Got Heart, man. For me, it's gonna be Victor Vasquez. Although, I mean, he ended up. Everyone disappeared in that game. But even if you watch the highlights, you'll see that guy fight for a lot of balls there. And then everybody, when they saw that lineup, kind of questioned like, "What the hell's going on?" But he was actually one of the better players in the offensive end for the most part of the first half. Maybe not a complete effort, but enough to win my "You've Got Heart, Man" award.
Nice.
So I'll go next on this one. I'm gonna go kind of off. I'm gonna say Villalfaña.
What?
Because Villalfaña. When did we see anything about him? The whole 4 goals. What bad did we even say?
Oh, look at Willis's face. Sheesh.
I was pissed off at 2 people, and those 2 people. Yeah,
Yeesh.
I'll say later.
Okay.
I'll say Villalfaña.
All
Wait,
right.
how do you say his name again?
Villalfaña.
Isn't it just be a fine?
Yeah, let's not get into
That's
that.
why I'm like I thought I heard something wrong and I
Oh,
was like,
he has an extra L for this game. That's why.
Villalfaña.
oh damn! I get
Hey,
it.
look
I
at
get
Willis
it.
today.
Chewy, look at Chewy.
Hey.
Chewy thinking that we couldn't pick up the L in the middle there. Damn, Chewy, you're like freaking Professor X, dude. You're like doing stuff in a different level,
Playing-
bro.
playing
We're
the
trying
mind
to play
games, bro.
catch up, man.
Chewy's
Yeah.
playing the mind games with me, bro. Sheesh.
Chewy, look at him. He's sitting there like Professor X, man. He's all
Uh,
he's like Wolverine. Make me a sandwich.
Right away, boss.
We got Willis though. Young,
Okay.
young Dean Cook with the jokes over there.
what
okay.
alcohol you're drinking, dude? Listen,
Nah, I'm drinking some Galaxy Call. I don't know if you can see it. There you go.
You're drinking that regal, dude.
It's called Regia, bro. Regia.
Right. There's no
Uh,
L in that one.
There's no L in that one.
Relkia.
There is never an L in it. There never will be.
Anyway, you were saying. Hartman.
Okay. Hartman Award. Well, I got to give it to Grancer. Obviously, for me, it was between Araujo and Grancer for next standing, and you got Hartman Award, and Grancer showed up again. No surprise for me. He's been showing up for these last couple games. He puts in the work, bro. I feel he's one of those persons that puts in the work in the training grounds and then shows it in the fucking games. And this is exactly what we're seeing. And the roles have been reversed where everybody was talking shit about Grancer. and
Now it's Cabral.
praising Cabral, and then now how the turns table, you know?
Turns table.
Or what is it?
Table that turned.
No, but the
Yeah,
office one, bro.
The turns have tabled.
The office one.
But
Whatever, man.
But in French, whatever.
Oui, that one. Yeah,
that's
Grand Sir for a Hartman Award for me.
All right. I'll go last on this one because I want to hear what you guys want to say. Gio.
Oh, I'll go first as I made my fucking joke.
You go.
It's Villafaña. Villafaña.
Villafania.
Villafaña. It's Villafaña, bro. It has to be Villafaña. And I, to be honest, it's not so much that he's a bad player. It's just this game was just not his game. His game was not his game. I felt that fatigue played a big role in it. Him playing with fucking Dunbar on his side was also a bit.
Yeah.
So Villafaña do those 2 goals. Fuck, those 2 goals came from his side, and you could just tell, dude, he was just tired, dude. He was tired. That's to be honest, that's what I'm putting it on. You could just tell he just was not running back.
It was a rough.
and he was trying. He was trying, bro. He was trying. I could tell in his face, like he fucking wanted to get back so bad,
It was just
but he couldn't. And for that reason, they just were getting it behind us. And I mean, that's just what happens. And we obviously expect Villafaña to have solid games, and game is off. Obviously, his game was a little off today, or that game. So Villafaña for me.
Okay.
I'll say Williams. I say we brought up Williams in almost every goal. So to me, it's Williams. He was just it was just a bad game for him. Usually, we always we want him on the field over the Stairs Depew match, but he was just bad this game at least.
Yeah, we can't use the excuse that he was playing on artificial turf either. Maybe it's just some rust. At least that's what you hope, right?
I think it was just the heat. I think
The heat. That's one of the things you never mentioned. We never mentioned that.
Yeah, the heat. It was just
played a big role.
on the pitch. The heat was like 109. They said for a while, like in the actual pitch, and then the heat on the grass and on the
look, man. Kanye went out in this red leather jacket and fucking red pants to Atlanta United in the 100-degree weather. The Galaxy should have been able to pull out that fucking win. So
it's some fucking pantyhose on his face,
bro.
So
with some 1,500 pantyhose,
seriously,
$1,500 pantyhose
some
on.
Louis Vuitton fucking pantyhose. So my Geo award goes to Saldana. Saldana was a non-factor. Non-factor, gets eaten up in the first goal, and he got the start. There's no excuse. You're getting the start. There's no excuse. Unless you're Zubac, because you're Zubac. But that position is very important. Mind you, you're taking Revolution out of the fucking center, so you better show up, and that he did not. Quite the opposite. So for me, Saldana, because he's a non-factor, and it's one of those things. Unlike a defender, if they don't mention you when you're playing there, that's very bad. You're in the middle of the pitch. You have to close lanes. You have to do so much.
You're literally the picture.
Yes.
The whole game.
Yes.
Or at least you should be.
Yeah, that's why Saldana for me. Sorry, kiddo. But yeah.
Take this Villafaña L.
Take this Villafaña's. What if Villafaña's 6 L's? Here, you can have it.
that 6 L's.
That Chewy gave him.
Damn, Chewy, he just gave me an extra L.
So those are all the awards, right, for that game?
Yeah, man. What a terrible week for. I think.
Now that you mention that, while you guys were wrapping up your awards, I was taking a peek at the standings and just bemoaning, I guess that's the
chance, the opportunity,
bemoaning,
right?
Like, what if? Because out of 9 points, 9 possible points against 3 teams that aren't the best in MLS, and we dropped points to all of them. If we would have got at least 4 points out of this, Galaxy would be right behind Sporting, Yeah, but now we've actually fallen behind their pace, where before we were like almost neck and neck with them, and we're closer um, to Minnesota and Real Salt Lake than Seattle now at this point. And it's unfortunate because Seattle actually dropped points recently. They lost those two matches, and if Galaxy had gotten results in games where we they conceivably would have won, they would be in first place right now. But obviously, that hasn't been the case. We all knew that with the Gold Cup and international call ups for other matches, um, things would be difficult. But it's frustrating. But if Spenny was here, he'd probably say something like, "Oh, we're the only thing that matters is getting into the playoffs," and that is true because we're only like halfway through the season and we're sitting pretty. But the one thing that sticks out to me more than anything, and this is going to lead to my next point, is look at the goal differential. Look at the top five teams in the
Oh, we're
West,
bad.
and look at the goal differential. Well,
Hey,
holy
man,
smokes!
and at least we're not as bad as I kind of thought we could have been. Um, because we still have Araujo. I think most of us thought Araujo was gonna go to Tokyo.
Hmm.
So imagine not having Araujo with
Oh
with
my god!
fucked up defense that we have.
But here's the thing, and yeah, that this leads into my next point, and this is something that you guys, we can all discuss, is uh, as much as we discussed the improvements into that back line, because remember we had Captain Dan on, and we were talking about how they're going to work hard on improving that defense and all the adjustments, all the improvements, Sega and Derek Williams and Steris getting better, and all these things, to the defense. And holy crap, we're back in the same position we were last year. I mean, obviously this year we're scoring more goals. Obviously it's been kind of hard, as of late, but once again, despite having a fantastic goalkeeper and improved defense, they're still bleeding goals in the back. These defensive issues. What the hell is going on? I can only imagine that um, Kalishman and his other defensive, assistants are probably going nuts trying to figure out what the hell to do because they're they're losing games that they should win. They're tying games that they should win, and you're dropping points that might be important as the season winds down. I mean, I know it's important just to get to the playoffs, but who's to say that somebody who's right below the Galaxy suddenly goes on a run? I mean, LAFC is warming up. Is just one example. So you want to try and get as many points as possible. What's going on in the defense?
I guess we'll wait.
Communication. I think
and
it's communication.
let's give it one more game. Let's judge when we have everybody, or two more games, I should say. But it's getting kind of late.
Hey,
Gotta,
on a good note, hold on a good note, at least one Galaxy player scored. Jonah with a banger.
he's getting sold in the summer, so he's not a
All
guy.
right.
Bangers only, baby.
I'm just
He's
kidding.
still a
Bangers
Galaxy
only.
player right now. That's all right.
That's cool.
Still a Galaxy player.
Hey, fuck it. Let's support our G's. Good shit, Jonah. Rock on, baby.
Yeah,
Get your bag, baby.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
we'll,
Even if it's not with us, ni modo.
we'll see. We'll see you at home on Friday, Jonah. Legit. We'll see you sometime next week after you win the final. All right, so
Yeah.
so that's pretty much gonna do it. You guys got anything else before we go to sleep?
Yeah. Just
That's,
I guess we gotta stay patient during this difficult time, but better days ahead, right? Right?
Yeah,
Wait, we're talking about COVID or Galaxy?
Sure.
Oh.
Oh,
They're about the same right now, Chewy. It's, you guys want to find me on any social platform, you can find me as Eddie Nags altogether. I want to say thank you to everyone for listening, watching it live. Make sure to share, like, subscribe, whatever helps us get the word around. Chewy, where can they find you, sir?
You guys can find me on all social media as Chavez Chavez Ha. Pretty easy social media way to follow.
Willis?
you can find me on Twitter as Willis_89.
All right. And Edgar, if they're trying to find your Peruvian fruit band, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Edgar Nags, all one word. Yeah, have fun with that peyote, man.
With that
Calladito.
Ojitos.
Ojitos.
For Edgar, Chewy, Willis, my name's Eddie. We're going to get up out of here. Till next time. Keep on digging.
Oh, nigga.